Welcome back to the Prove It channel. Today we are going to go over some more paranormal subreddit posts and determine whether or not some of these posts are paranormal or if we can debunk them. So I'm going to dive in on my iPhone right here and see what posts we can come across that could be potentially paranormal. So without further ado, let's get started. What's up, guys? So my name is Brandon. I am the lead investigator for Prove It. Prove It's a paranormal investigation series that's coming out in October, so be on the lookout for that. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you're interested and you want to join us for this journey. But right now, before October, obviously, we want to get some traction. We want people to enjoy the channel, and so we're posting some videos here, and this one is all about subreddit, and we're going to go on Reddit and see what kind of paranormal evidence people have found on this Reddit. So the one I'm looking at right now, it says, my uncle was driving in a dark, snowy road when his dash cam caught this. So the context here is, from what I can see, is a humanoid being running into the bushes and trees in a blizzard. Note that I live in or north of Winnipeg, and this photo was taken at around 11:30 p.m. when my uncle was driving home after a small trip to the city. And we live about 25 miles outside of Winnipeg. When he showed me, I was speechless and thought it couldn't have been a bear, since bears hibernate at this time of year. And it has no tail to be some large wolf. Then what could it be? I don't think this is paranormal. The picture's quite pixelated. I don't know why there isn't like full dash cam video of this incident. So OP, if you can send it to us or you can post it, definitely see if you can and see if maybe we can come to a deeper conclusion on what this could be, or a more solidified conclusion on what this could be. I mean, to me, it looks like it is some sort of physical animal. It could be a bear jumping up on its hind legs to kind of jump back into the bushes here. I'm leaning towards Bigfoot, man. It's kind of up on two legs right here, but it kind of looks too short to be Bigfoot, unless it's a baby Bigfoot. Although my biggest thing is I believe in Bigfoot, right? But I think Bigfoot is extinct. With all how many of you have a phone right now? Obviously, you're watching this video probably on a smartphone right now. What does that smartphone have? My phone only has one camera because it's the iPhone Air. I like how thin it is. I like the innovation of Apple. I'm nerding out right now, but most people have not only one camera, but they have most phones have 3 cameras on them now. Some have 2. Mine has 1. Actually, mine does have 2. It's got a front-facing camera. But the fact that we haven't seen Bigfoot, in forever, since like the Patterson film, like that seems like the most solidified evidence or like video evidence of Bigfoot. If you don't know what the Patterson film is, go look it up. It was like in 1967, 69, somewhere around there. This could be a baby Bigfoot. Could be a bear. I don't think it's anything paranormal, but I do appreciate OP sharing it with us because it's definitely interesting. But if you do have the full video, let us know, because I would like to see that. Unless in the video it obviously clearly shows that it is a bear. I don't know. I'm not giving any hate to OP. Like, I do appreciate OP sharing this because it is interesting. Because if this is Bigfoot, that's like the most solidified visual evidence of Bigfoot we've had in decades. So, not gonna say it's paranormal. I don't know what kind of being it would be if it was paranormal. Although paranormal doesn't necessarily mean ghosts or spirits. Paranormal just means not normal. So this is not normal. I mean, if it is not a bear, what is it? Like, you could see it's like it's on 2 legs and it's got like an arm out. It's kind of like, it's diving into the woods. It is interesting though, for sure. So mysterious handprint on my bedroom wall. I was simply paving in my bedroom when a random bug made my attention fall in the direction of this handprint. This handprint is right above my study desk, and FYI, my study table is messy and has all towers of books, or tall towers of books, my bad. I simply don't believe I had any reason to place my hand there, at least not intentionally. Also, I think I should mention I've had episodes of sleep paralysis since childhood. Though it's a rare occurrence, during my childhood, I also had episodes of sleepwalking, but I didn't bring that with me into adulthood. I don't really believe that my room is haunted at all. If anything, it's haunted by me, LOL. That's a good one. Yeah, I think everywhere is, at this point, if we can haunt things, everywhere is haunted. So looking at the picture here, it definitely is some sort of handprint. It does have, so it's got the 4 fingers and then the thumb. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you did put your hand there unintentionally. Like, we can't definitively say this is paranormal. It is definitely, it's got a pretty sizable palm too. I don't know. Maybe you should have, if you can, OP. I'm not, again, thank you for sharing this because it is definitely creepy. I don't know. Maybe you should have posted 2 pictures, a picture of just the hand and then maybe your hand next to it to give us an idea on like a size comparison. Because I don't know. I can't say for certain that this is paranormal. Because we always do things that are unintentional. Like you could have put your hand there and you just subconsciously, you just don't even know that you did. But I will say this though, if you are having episodes of sleep paralysis, which I believe you did mention, yeah, in your childhood, okay, and it's a rare occurrence. I don't know, can't say that you are now if you are having it, and if it is just a rare occurrence. Sleep paralysis is a scary thing. I have never really experienced it myself. I think I had like one episode of it a while ago, like many, many years ago. I felt like I was awake, but I couldn't move. I was like, I felt like I was asleep, but I was awake at the same time. It was weird. That's like the only time it ever happened to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I like developing sleep paralysis? Is it gonna like start happening to me? No offense to anyone that has it. I don't know if it's something that you can develop. I'm sure it just can come along. But it definitely creepy that if maybe you were having some sort of sleep paralysis episode, maybe there was something, I don't know, if you're able to give us a little bit more detail on if anything did happen during your sleep paralysis episodes. Did you see anyone? I know a lot of people see this entity that a lot of people talk about, the Hat Man, which is very scary. But a handprint right there, again, you can't definitively say that it is paranormal, especially if it's something that did happen unintentionally. So I'm going to debunk this by saying it is just a handprint, but at the same time, we don't know. We'll never know. It could be paranormal. That's the great thing about the paranormal is because it is that, you can investigate these things. You can look so deep into photos and videos and listen to audio evidence, and you can convince yourself that something is paranormal or something is there that wasn't actually there. So, and you can, again, like I was saying, that's the great thing about the paranormal is you can believe whatever you want to believe. I have different beliefs, you have different beliefs, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's a Jim Carrey reference. Don't get me into the Jim Carrey thing right now. Like, what is going on? I don't think that's the same person. I feel like Jim Carrey was either cloned. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to get hate, but let me know in the comments down below what you think about the Jim Carrey thing, because that is definitely really, like, he just does not look the same. And I know a while ago, Jim Carrey did say something in a Jimmy Kimmel interview where he said that if he ever comes out of retirement, that's not Jim Carrey. It's not me. So very, I don't know. I don't want to get into it because that's not the topic of this video, but let me know in the comments down below. Like, it is a bit of a conspiracy, though. I mean, it kind of leans towards the whole prove it thing, conspiracies and legends and cryptics and whatever. Moving on. So yeah, I don't think this is paranormal. Definitely weird though. If you can post a picture or send it to us of your hand next to it, give us a size comparison. We'll be happy to look more into it here. All right, so now I'm going to share with you a photo that I took many years ago, and this photo was taken. So I lived in a normal neighborhood, and then we had woods, just a patch of woods in our backyard, and then beyond those woods, I don't know, like 50 yards, was another road in the neighborhood. So And then beyond that was more woods, and then there was like a trailer park with like dirt roads out there. And there was a pink house, a pink abandoned trailer, mobile home. And this is back when I was doing paranormal investigations with my buddies. And we took a picture of the pink house, and the window was broken. The window was completely broken open. Maybe a little bit of glass on the sides, remnants of glass. But this was a zoomed in version of the photo. I'm going to actually screenshot it here so I can put it in the video. This photo, and again, no curtains. The window is broken, so it's not a reflection. To me, looks like three distinct figures kind of just looking out the window. There's one that's kind of, so the one to the left is kind of like, almost looks like it's kind of doing this. I'm going to turn to the side here. Looks like it's doing this. And then the one all the way to the right looks like it's, and then the one in the middle, I've never really, couldn't really ever really decide on what that could be. It looks like it's got either like a cloak on. You can kind of see its arm a little bit, and then its head. I don't know if it's got long hair, or if it's wearing like a cloak, or if it's got like a white beard, but it kind of looks like it's obviously it's in the middle of the two figures. And then it looks like it's just, looking that way. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I just noticed another possible face right there. I have never seen this. Okay, so right below the figure that's doing that, on the left, below it, right below the bar on the window, looks kind of like a face there. But again, like I mentioned in the video earlier, our minds are like, we're going to see things that aren't really there. But this was a broken window. There was no curtains. And these figures, to me, again, I can't definitively say that these are paranormal, and that this is, like, without doing any more, like, investigation on this place probably not even there anymore. This is probably back in 2012. We'll never really know, like, without actually documenting or trying to communicate further with these possible spiritual not interactions, but like, let's say you take a photo and you think, oh, I think I saw a ghost in the photo. Do more, like, take more photos, do more videos, do an EVP session, use some gear. Like, we got the Sam and Colby XPLR spirit box, and then the K2 meter EMF detector. We got some digital recorders right here. Like, do more than just take a photo and think, oh, that looks like a ghost. Actually try to find out if it is a ghost or not. Like, actually do an investigation and try to, communicate with whatever you saw. And if you get more evidence on top of that, if you do an EVP and it's completely silent in the room and you hear a voice and it, like, becomes relevant, then irrelevant as in, like, did I just take a photo of you? And then you hear something say yes. By all means, like, whoa, like, you have pretty solidified evidence that this could be something spiritual, something residual energy, whatever the case may be. So definitely, if you do post these things, unfortunately, back then I didn't want to trespass. I didn't want to, this was an abandoned trailer in a trailer park. I'm not going to go inside of the place. I will mention, though, and you can believe me or not, when we took that photo, it actually started raining really hard. So it was almost as if something wanted us to leave. So I kind of always had that in the back of my mind, like, oh, when we took these photos, we captured what looked like something paranormal, something like three figures in the window, and then it started raining. Like, these things didn't want us there. So to me, that was a little relevant. But again, what I look for in a investigation is relevance and intelligence. Those two go hand in hand. So you take a photo of something, you see it, you need to back that evidence up. You need to do more of an investigation. try to communicate with these things. Now, do it in a safe manner. Don't don't use provocation, because these things could be darker than just if you're somebody just passed away and you're taking a photo and you think it's them. Maybe it's not them. So definitely be careful in these cases. But yeah, that's just my thing. So we went over a couple Reddit posts, and then I wanted to share with you that photo that I took many years ago. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please, would love to know what you guys think. And be sure to hit like and subscribe if you are new to the channel here with Prove It. And we plan on doing some paranormal investigations here soon. And I can't share too much on those investigations because the show actually comes out in October. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, we're going to do videos like this, and we're going to start up our podcast soon. Very excited for that. Just getting everything kind of organized and in the way it should be and set up. It's a bit of a process. But again, if you guys enjoyed, hit like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It is YouTube. It's free. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching.